to entertain
Something
us.
that's right, like Manifest.
We're past it.
Because I love Manifest.
You
You gotta watch Manifest. It's a great
I've
show.
watched like the first 2 episodes.
Of what season?
First season.
Okay, well you can. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're behind. You
I
gotta
just
watch
finished
it. I'm gonna tie you down and make you watch it today.
You promise. I just finished.
Tell no one.
I saw you blush. Did you bring your zip ties? I just finished Dead to Me. That was pretty good. You're
only serial killers just walk around with zip ties, but I have like 5 in my truck.
Okay. Wink.
One at a time. It's like fireworks going on. What happened?
You can see the computer shutting down.
Sparks and smoke and stuff.
Oh my God. I just finished Dead to Me though. That was pretty good.
Dead to Me. I seen that on there, but I didn't.
You would like it if you watched it. You would. I watched
there is another one that we gotta watch. My brother suggested it, and we're gonna watch it after this. It's just what we're gonna do.
what is it?
It's called Loving Adults. It is it's an international film, so you have their mouth and the words and stuff are in English, but
everything with subtitles. It
but
don't matter.
the subtitles is there, but you can tell that they recorded in a different
movie,
English.
That's like that movie 1899. It looks really interesting, but you can tell that it was recorded in another language.
There's no different languages.
I know.
It's a different English.
It's a different kind of English.
I like it. I'm rolling with it. Part of my vocabulary now.
Pardon my English. I think I'm just gonna be a rebel and not use either.
You're just gonna man, that just seems wrong. How do you wait a minute? Because that's a little turn it up.
I don't have a big hand.
I mean, but like, and the handle gonna get that looks a little weird.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't think about that. They didn't. They was like,
I get it.
It works with the artwork, but it's not made to drink out of. Not really.
Yeah, like if you're gonna give
now you look like you got an adult sippy cup.
Yes, if you're gonna give
just
me
missing the spigot.
That would make sense to be a double fister. Like that's a gigantic mug.
Yeah. Maybe
that's a double fister.
Welcome to the office.
I got my Michael Scott.
Oh, you probably can't even see that on camera.
You might can. I don't know. Oh, Jesus and Michael Scott.
And Jesus.
Yeah.
Because they're the same height. Front and center. Actually, it's supposed to be in head of you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because that's where Jesus likes to be, in front.
I find myself counting Jesus's toes. He has 5. It's cool.
What?
On this side. It just looked funny. I'm like, does he have 5 toes or 4 toes?
I mean, one got a little issue, but that's nothing that the Lord can fix.
Hallelujah. It's already touching the hem of his garment.
There you go. It's automatically done.
Bam.
It fixed itself. I saw it.
What?
We gotta start this, don't we?
I mean, we kind of have.
My anxiety is saying no. Do not start it.
So we were, since we were off work this Black Friday.
Wait a minute. We didn't even greet the people.
So
you just opened the door and didn't greet them? Oh, yeah, you did do the greeting thing.
Hello, buddies.
Hello, friends. We have friends. Welcome to Hoot and Holla podcast.
Oh, my.
Welcome. Glad you could come. We love you all. I don't know where that came from. But we do welcome y'all to another episode of Hoot and Holla. It's been a little bit since you've seen us. Yeah. But we're back. Got some new lights, some new mics.
Some new mugs.
That kind of rhymed. I like that. But anyway. But it's the same show.
Lights, mics, mugs.
You know, we're still here. We're hoping to bring better content this time around. We've completed a whole 10 episodes now. Yes. You know, that's 10 more than we had last year. So that's a positive. Because we started this thing
with zero.
Because we was a little apprehensive about things, and I'm not 100% sure that we've done the right thing yet. But we're gonna keep going.
We're gonna figure it out.
We're gonna figure it out. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell.
All of it.
At Hoot and Holla TV on
We're on
YouTube,
everything.
on Facebook, on Instagram. We're on the TikTokers and the Snappy Chats. Ain't that right? Yeah, and all of that stuff. You know, whatever you cool cats and kids call it.
Oh my gosh, should we wear a name tag that says I'm elderly?
I'm not elderly. I'm not. That is not a part of my ministry. What are you talking about? Elderly? I'll take cougar. But elderly is a push.
Man, that cougar thing is hitting me hard.
That's been on your spirit, hadn't it? Really? Go ahead and share with the class what you learned.
So turns out if you Google it, I know every episode I'm like, if you Google it, apparently I Google a lot.
The world
I Google
is your
everything.
oyster.
It is.
And
I like
Google
knowledge.
Is the roadmap.
I like knowledge.
Yeah.
So turns out we're talking. I'm like, we're not cougars because we don't have teenagers. We're not like in our late 40s, early 50s.
Yeah, we got a little time, right?
Google says 40 years old, but some people consider it as low as 35.
They lied because I didn't get that memo.
I didn't
get a welcome packet,
an AARP card,
like nothing. I didn't get like a little brochure pamphlet said these are rules and guidelines to step into your cougarness.
How to avoid cougar traps.
You know what to look for, to know if you're in a position to be a cougar.
Yes.
Like I need to be walked into this. I wasn't a cougar a year ago, 2 years ago.
Do you have to have kids? Do you have
I don't know. Are there fees we gotta pay? Is like there a membership?
Is there a club?
Do we meet every month?
Ooh. Is there a union?
I don't know.
Do we band together?
I mean, do we
Are you only a cougar if you date younger men?
This is true.
I don't know the rules. I need the rules.
Like, can you be a cougar and the other person not know that you're a cougar? Like,
can you be a cougar without the title?
Yeah, like, can I just in spirit be a cougar?
Apparently,
but not follow through with the act.
Apparently, I've been a cougar for almost 6 months and had no idea.
Oh, wow.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Well.
You've got a year and a half under your belt.
Yeah.
And you had no idea.
I didn't know. There was no welcome
You didn't feel like a roar in your spirit.
No, I felt a little rumble in my stomach, but that was something else. Had nothing to do with being a cougar at all. I mean, that was just some other things that I took care of, and I don't have that rumble anymore. But TMI if you want to, but I don't care. But is that it?
No.
Okay, all right. You should
the cougaritis.
Is it?
No, I think I'm over.
I don't know if it starts with a light, scratch in the back of the throat, and then it just, progresses. Just one day you're just sitting there, you're like,
it's like, oh.
Sorry, my cougarness is coming out.
Maybe that's it.
See, I don't know what a cougar looks like in the wild.
Really?
I don't know what that looks like.
Like a panther, but tan.
Panther but tame.
Mountain lion.
I thought you was gonna say panther but tame, but that's not
They're
what you said.
No.
They're not tame.
Good luck taming this kitten. Oh wow, that went. Oh god, that went a different direction than I did. It was not what I meant. You may have to edit that out.
Oh, I'm leaving that in. Oh no,
that was not what I
We're
meant.
gonna keep that in. That's what she said. Sorry.
Cover it.
Sorry, Jesus. You don't need to hear this. I'm just gonna keep him right here because I feel like we started out a little rough, and I need to cover little Jesus' ears. Okay,
little Jesus. He ain't dancing anymore.
Stop moving. Okay.
This whole episode, I'm just gonna drink awkwardly from this mug.
That's real nice. That's real nice. You're learning a different way to drink
every time. It's a little different. Just
anyway,
throw it around.
Enough of the shenanigans. You want to get to the realness, right? So we're in the season of Black Friday and Christmas and sales and Cyber Mondays and small business Saturdays and all of that. All of that is past by the time you see this, but
you all participated.
Yeah, I know I did. Amazon came through. They really did. It come through.
I would have come through if my Amazon account hadn't got hacked.
Whoever did that,
you're going to hell. I need my money back.
Your mom's disappointed.
Oh, your mom. I'm telling your mom.
I'm telling your mom.
I have your address.
Your mom is severely disappointed. We'll put the address on the screen.
Yes.
So the world can see.
I have it. Don't play. We could Google and find out, man. We could take a trip.
You know what? We might need to do a little research. Just find out. Blast them all over the social medias.
Yeah.
Get back at why? Oh my God. I'm so emotional. My eye has done its thing that it does.
Is your spirit moving you?
I think. Could that be the cougar is loose?
That cougar spirit. Oh God. It's like it starts with your eyes watering.
It's like, is this it? Is this the moment?
And then you have itchy
maybe
toenails.
There's like an initiation process. Like maybe like it's like, okay, we're gonna give you a free trial. We're gonna see how this. We're gonna walk you into this thing. Okay, we're gonna give you like 6 weeks, and we'll see where you are, and then we can kind of move you up to the next level of cougarness. And if that doesn't work, we'll step you back, get you some good training, get you around some peers, and get you a support community.
Yeah. Are there certain like places you have to go to be like?
You probably have to start like shopping at like certain places, like Bed Bath and Beyond or something like that.
Yeah,
stuff like that.
But where would you meet men? Like that's the whole point of the cougarness is. Man, I swear the definition has something to do with younger men. I don't think it counts if you date older men.
Does it?
I don't know.
I mean, if a cougar meets a panther, old man panther.
Are old men good?
I don't know. I don't think they have.
Did we just name men?
Did we name them? Yeah, I guess we did.
Panthers and cougars.
Panthers and cougars, rare.
Animal Kingdom. Black Panther.
I saw that.
Chadwick Boseman.
I saw that the other weekend. Last weekend? Was it last weekend? Yeah, last weekend. Yeah. Yes, I saw it.
I hadn't seen it yet. I want to see it.
It's really good.
I want to see The Woman King too. I hadn't seen that.
I want to see that one as well.
We need to go. We could do that.
Well, you haven't asked me out on a proper date, so
dadgummit.
So that happens. We're not going
so
anywhere.
So old-fashioned.
Yes, because you're just not gonna think you just can just like hit me up my DMs and not take me on a proper date. That's just not what's gonna happen.
Can you be a lesbian and be a cougar, or does it only apply to men? Women dating young.
I think we need to table this and do some research.
Yes.
Bring it back to the class and
let everybody know.
Let everybody know what the deal is. Because
dive.
There's other people who are our age that didn't know that they were living in cougarness and had no clue.
We need to inform the masses.
And the fact that the cougar community didn't welcome us with a welcome packet or some instructions or something.
You know how petty women are. They don't want you. They don't want anybody else.
They don't want us out there prowling. Okay, I get it. I understand.
We're a threat.
Yeah. Anyway, Jesus saw you. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. We were talking about Black Friday and all of that, and I worked in like regular, legit black retail, where Black Friday would be
big deal.
a big deal, a big event for the store. So I did that for 8 years or something like that. It was fun times. I worked, at Sears in the mall, and then I worked at Fred's, and I've worked at Staples. I didn't really experience at Staples, but my first job was at Sears, and so hearing about Black Friday, seeing it on TV is one thing.
Yeah.
But to see it live and live in color,
oh my God,
is different. My Lord, the amount of people, and I'm like, all these people in here for what? I made great money that year. Don't get me wrong, because I was on commission. That was some great money. I enjoyed it. But that first time though, I was a little bit in shock because I'm like, oh my God. I mean, there are people like elbow to elbow, like you have to like do a side shuffle to get through the aisle. Like I'm cha-cha sliding to the left, to the right. Take it back now, y'all.
Do you need any tools?
Got riches over here.
Hammers over there.
Treadmills.
TVs.
Right. I mean, and so we like sitting there ringing up people, just getting them in and out as fast as you can. And there's people everywhere, covered up, end to end. There's no space that there's not a person standing in. It was like
I remember seeing
a circus.
pictures of people like camped out in little tents and
Yeah, I wonder if they still do that because they used to put them on the news like that was like
it used to be a huge
it's
ordeal.
like live in the wild. We're here at the Black Friday inside of the Best Buy community, and they have live humans on the outside. Do not approach.
Do not feed.
Do not feed. Approach slowly.
It used to be a lot bigger of a deal now, but it's like the past few years it's been more like
my brother this weekend, because Black Friday was this weekend, he went that direction and he was like, it was really not, I mean, there was people out, but it was not like what you used to seeing with the traffic.
I saw at my local like Walmart, they had Black Friday deals. And they had already started going on. Like they had out where the grocery pickup was. They had Black Friday pickup where you can pick up your deals out there.
That's cool.
But I saw somebody post a picture of like Walmart that morning. There's like 15, 20 people outside.
Cool.
I only participated once. But when I went,
you actually like went?
Yeah. Okay. My mom and I think my sister-in-law wanted to go, and we went. And that's the only time I've ever been. And there was like 100 people waiting out and waiting for that one dude to open the doors.
I'm just not going to do it because.
And I'm like, we had a game plan. You go this direction, you go that direction, you go get this.
Yeah. It's definitely, I feel, I've never been, but I definitely feel it's like a partner situation. You got to have to go, you got to go like you're going on the R. You got to go in twos. Yeah.
Here's your list. Here's my list. Meet in the middle.
Right.
Go.
Because it's like, I can't be in electronics and in toys at the same time. Just not going to happen.
Exactly.
So I need a partner, And plus, if you like one of those that are standing in line, you need somebody to hold your place if you got to go pee.
Yeah. Yep.
So it's not
no
like
coffee that morning.
Yeah. There's not a loner situation. But I never did it. I've never been interested in that. First of all, crowds is the first mark off my list. It's like, I don't do crowds. So that's the first thing. Secondly, working in it and seeing the madness and hearing the horror stories, because I have family that work at Walmart where it's really chaotic.
Yeah.
And hearing the stories and people fist fighting, coming to blows about bikes and toys and TVs.
Especially if they were around during the Furby and Tickle Me Elmo years.
That alone let me know that this is not the atmosphere I want to be in, because I'm not trying to catch a charge over a LG. You know what I'm saying? LG and jail don't need to be in the same sentence. Yeah. But that's what's going to happen if I go and you yank something out my cart.
Yeah. Yep.
You finna catch these hands. And they blessed by the Lord, okay?
Man, my sister-in-law used to go every year. But she was one of these people where like, oh, the new Twilight book came out. We're going to go stand in line at midnight at Books A Million until like 4 a.m.
I'm not judging, but I'm not standing in line for no book.
No. Well, I mean, I like to read and stuff, but I'm not so obsessed that I can't wait a week later and it be okay.
I'm just not going to do that.
I'm not going at midnight. And the same with like the midnight viewings of the movies, like the big Twilight Saga stuff. No, not doing it. No. I'm not dealing with crowds.
And then like for movies, for me, it's like I don't want to see them opening weekend. It's too many people. First of all, some of y'all don't know how to cut your laugh off. The joke is over. They move to the next scene. Hush, so I can hear the movie. Okay? There's no subtitles here. Okay? Yeah. So I don't know what I'm missing.
Everybody shut up.
I need you to hush. When we cut it off, we done. Don't keep
light
cackling
chuckle.
And giggling.
Light chuckle.
But, you talk amongst yourselves, but at a low volume so I can hear what's going on the screen. Thank you.
I like going during the matinee.
Matinee in the middle of the week when there's like 3 people and it feel like you like renting out the whole
or even like a Sunday. Usually there's not a lot of people.
Yeah,
but I'm like you. I wait like 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, when you feel like you like renting out the whole place.
That's nice.
Like got this to myself. Don't nobody bother you. They come out to the little thing. The workers come out and they look up. Okay, 5 people. We good.
Yeah.
And walk back out.
Yeah.
We good.
Yeah, those are my favorites.
Yeah. That's where I like to be.
Large crowds.
And that's why I don't do Black Friday.
Yeah.
That's really the main thing. And the other thing is that I don't want to fight.
Yeah. Oh, what I was getting at, my sister-in-law. So this was back in like early 2000s when DVD players were a big gift and all that stuff. Oh my God. She said that she went straight to the electronics department and they had just like a pallet wrapped of DVD players back there that were on sale for like $60. And this was back when they were like $200.
Right.
So she said, oh my God. So she said that this dude got to it first and used his knife, started cutting it all open.
Oh, he came equipped.
Oh my God. She said that he started picking them up and throwing them behind him to people behind him because there was a line. Hit an old lady in the head.
Oh my
knocked her down. She was
gosh.
bleeding. Like it was a whole huge ordeal. And I'm like, over a DVD player. What? I'm all about saving money. But you know what? If you go an hour later, same stuff, same deals.
Sometimes if you're paying attention, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a secret, okay? A little bit of a secret. Retail secret. A lot of times, depending on what it is, a lot of times if you're looking out for it, because most times when you're in there buying stuff, you're not buying it because it's a great deal. You're buying it because mainly you need one. Now, some people are buying it because it's a great deal. But like TVs and stuff like that, you buying them because it's a great deal. If you know that you want to get a TV, if you start looking a few months before, you usually can find just as good a deal then. And if you wait after the Black Friday, you'll usually find the same good deal. Yeah. The thing is it's a marketing thing. They know people come out. It's a tradition now, and it's just a draw. Yeah. To get and this is my thing is this is what I don't understand, and y'all help me understand. Your people that's out there buying this stuff, because it ain't me.
We're more Cyber Monday people.
How many TVs do you need? Every year it's like, you know, they got that 65-inch for like $288, and it's like, how many TVs do you need in your house?
And they aren't that expensive anymore. Anyway.
They're not. They really always got them on sale, and they just don't make no sense to me. It's like every year you buying a TV. Every year, how many rooms are in your house? I've seen where you live. You live in a 2-bedroom apartment. You don't need 5 TVs.
Or are they reselling them for higher?
They doing something that I don't know.
It's a side hustle.
But it's just like, it's so ridiculous to see grown people fighting over toys and TVs. That it's like, look, you're behaving like animals, guys.
Yes. Come on.
You can't be mad at the kids now because you just sit there and fault them over the Tickle Me Elmo.
Oh my God, Tickle Me Elmo. That was such a bad year.
Was it?
Yeah.
For you?
Well, for retail, man.
Yeah.
They got serious.
See, I didn't work in stores that had them, so
when I was a kid, that was the big thing that came out. That and Furbies, I remember, were like the toys.
Furbies are ugly.
I know that my mom went and fought Black Friday to get me 2 Furbies.
Your mama loves you, I see.
It's some days. And that was one of them.
Because I'm going to tell you, Gloria would have never been.
Never been.
Nowhere near. If she can't get it at regular times, will she go ahead and do her grocery shopping? If she can't swing down that aisle and get it, it won't be getting. That don't make no sense. It won't be getting.
It won't be getting.
It won't be getting.
But it won't be got.
Nope. She's not doing it. My mom's just not with the shenanigans. And I guess that's why I'm like that the way I am. I'm just not with that. It's like, it's just what, the day I have kids, all bets are off. If I don't buy it early, you just won't get it. Yeah. And I know you're probably going to be like, wait till you have kids. It's going to change.
Mine get everything last minute, man.
Yeah. Well,
it just works out. Like I never have, when the deals are going on, I don't have the money for it. It's like a week later and I'm like,
well, a lot of times it sneaks up on me and it's like, dang it, we're 2 weeks from Christmas and I ain't bought a thing.
That too.
I guess I be dreading it. I don't know why. Maybe because I've worked in retail so long that it's just left this spot in my mind that it's just
dark
like
spot in your soul.
It's like just right back there, and it's like, don't go back there. Do not.
It's not safe.
Open that door. Leave it alone.
Don't touch the black door.
Don't touch it. You're gonna regret it. It ain't good.
Yeah. I worked at Toys R Us on Black Friday. Man,
bless your heart, because that seems like horrible.
Man,
it's a a store full of nothing. But toys. That can't be a good place to work on Black Friday.
Yep. Be there at the crack of dawn, before dawn. And oh my God, the people. But what's bad is Toys R Us was one of those stores. Every person that came to the register, you had to ask, do you want to sign up for this? Give me your email? You know those stores where it takes 20 minutes to check out and it's like, it's Black Friday.
And they still expected you to do it?
Oh, I quit. I'm like, I didn't quit the job. I did not. I'm like, all right, let's get you through here.
Crazy.
Do you have a phone number to put in? No. All right, cool. Let's go. And the manager would come around. Are you doing your script? I'm like, no. Do you want to get punched in the face? I'm not getting punched in the face. I wouldn't do it either.
Now, they didn't, when I was at Sears, and I keep bringing up Sears because I had the most experience there with Black Friday. They didn't, that stuff went out the window. I mean, you can ask if you want to, but you just keep it pushing. You trying to get people that's in and out.
In and out.
The most you may ask for them, like, is you got the Craftsman Club? Okay, cool. Because some sales depended on that. And, cool. What's the number? Moving on. Okay. Yeah. Didn't really have the time to sit there and do a whole credit application and put in this and put in that. Yeah. You're trying to get them in and you're trying to get them out.
Yeah.
So you can get the next person behind, especially when you worked on commission. Yeah. Because every transaction you ring up is another $1 in your pocket. So you definitely don't have the time to sit there and try to ask them if they want this or that. You just like, okay, is this it? Boom.
Bam.
Bam. Bye.
It drove me nuts. So being like, okay, are you a rewards member with us? Okay, well, we need to sign you up. It's like, oh, give me your address. What was that? What? Okay, what's your phone number? Spell that for me. It's like,
And that is one thing I don't miss about the corporate retail world.
Yeah.
Working for a small business, I it's probably going to spoil me if I ever have to go back to that, because I hated that. I despise that. Most people that work in retail hate it too, because it's like because most of the times when they come up with these things, they've tested it in a certain market and it worked well there, and they just gonna trinkle it all over the world. Yeah. And it's like there are things that don't work in the South that work in the North, and there's some things that work in this state that don't work in that state. There's some things that work in this town that don't work in that town. It's not a cookie cutter thing. It's like everybody's different. And so, like, they tried to get us one time and say, okay, this is what you want to say for your sale. You start with this and start with that. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, this doesn't even sound like me. It's not going to sound genuine. The customer's going to know it. And I'm on commission. And the most important thing when you work in commission is like that little relationship, that little rapport you build with that customer in that short window of time. Yeah. And so they're going to know when it's an act. They're going to feel it. My approach to every customer was different depending on what feel or what feedback I got from them. So some people I come up and I joke and laugh and that's our interaction. Some people are more like, I want the facts. Give me these things and that's what I need. Yeah. And you give it to them. But you're going to give me something to read off of and I'm going to sound very rehearsed.
I got in trouble a lot.
I didn't read them.
I got in trouble a lot at the call center for that. I worked at a call center for 2 years, 2.5 years.
Bless your heart. You must like being hung up on all the time.
No, I wish they would have hung up, man. Oh my God.
Was it like billing where they're trying to get their bill down? I got up to tech support.
I worked for Wide Open West Cable. Mm-hmm. Cable, internet, and phone. Okay. So I got all the way up to tier 3, which is all the way up to tech support, where I was telling people over the phone.
Up to fries.
Yes. Man. So I had to deal with billing was my least favorite.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I bet.
Billing. Most of my calls was I can't get my remote to work, and I had to tell old people how to program their remote over the phone.
That sounds fun.
And you know how hard that is in person. Yeah. Much less when you're on the phone and it's like, did it blink 3 times?
Trying to teach old people to use a smartphone.
Hold that button. Yes. Hold that button down until it blinks 3. It only blinked twice. Okay. Maybe we should try this again. Oh my God. And then those people that you always unplug the box and plug it back in. That's the first step. Yeah. Reset the dadgum thing.
You can't tear it up, because that's what a lot of times it is. It's like they're afraid they're gonna tear it up. I don't know what to do. And they just freeze. It's like, I got to call somebody. It's like, please try to unplug it first. I don't want to. You're not gonna mess it up.
You can't. You're unplugging it.
You just unplug it and plug it back in.
And then that one time it does die. It's
like, well,
bad box. What can you do?
Probably shouldn't do that again.
There were so many times that somebody would call in and they would be like, I'd be going through the steps and you have to go through the script.
Yep.
Have to unplug, and they're like, I've already unplugged it. Well, I have to go through it with you or I can't send you help. Like, we have to do these steps or I can't call somebody and send a text for you. And then they would pretend that they unplugged it. I'd be like, what's on your screen? They'd be like, oh, it's just black. And I'm like, what do you see now? Oh, the logo came up. Cool. So what percentage is it at? Because it would have a percentage bar, and they'd be like, oh, like 25%. You know, they would be making it up. And I'm like,
but you can see it on your end, right?
No, you can't see it on your end.
Okay.
But you know, because you've done it a million times, you know what steps, what noises it makes, how long it takes for this screen, how long it takes for that screen. And people think they're slick. And it's like,
they're just trying to skip the steps.
So, you know, if I have to send a tech, it's going to be $80, right? And they're like, oh. Yeah, I just unplugged it and re-put it.
Right. You talk that money, they change that tune real quick.
But I was real bad about, I hate talking on the phone, man. I was real bad about
Did you know that before or after you took these jobs?
Before I took these jobs, I like talking on the phone. I figured out ways to cheat the system. I got in trouble a lot at the call center. So you would go into on your phone, that was how you clocked in and out. You would go into aux 1, aux 2, aux 3, all the way up to like aux 9. And there was a certain one for break, a certain one for lunch, whatever. Emergency, like if you just had to go to the bathroom, whatever. Or if you had just had an emotional breakdown over a customer, whatever it was. Certain ones when your manager would want to talk to you, you'd be like, hey, put it in aux 7 and come see me.
That probably didn't sound good.
So me and my friend Leah figured this trick out. So you would be in the queue of who's getting the next call, based on like who clocked in, who just got off a call, like they had a pecking order. So there was this button on the phone. And me and my friend Leah, we called it boop boop. Because you would go into aux and go out real quick, and it wouldn't show up on the manager's end, but it would put you at the bottom of the queue, so you would get the last call coming in.
Right.
So if it was a couple minutes in between calls, you would be like boop boop, 15 minutes before I have another call, and we'd just sit there and try to look busy. I'd look over at Leah, and she'd be like boop boop, and I'd be like boop boop. And it took them a long time to realize what we were doing.
Oh, they figured it
out.
They
finally figured it out right before I quit. They figured it out. The day that I quit, he had figured it out, and he's like, we need to talk about your aux times. I'm like,
sure. And that's when you decided, I need to find another employment.
Yeah, it's fixing to call me in the little office over here. It's going to be real bad. Man. But I was telling you this the other day. So another trick that I learned is people are very susceptible to what do you call it? Undertones or suggestions.
Yeah.
And they taught you in training, never mention the word manager, because they will automatically want to talk to a manager.
Of course.
So anytime I had a customer that I was just sick of dealing with, I'd be like, I'd casually mention my manager. I'd be like, yeah, well, you know, my manager said, and they'd be like, I need to talk to a manager. And I'm like, oh no, boop boop. And be like, and I'd call the de-escalation line. By the way, if you ever want to talk to a manager at a call center, you're never going to talk to a manager. Never once did anybody ever talk to my actual manager sitting 5 people down ever. They have an escalation team that specializes in calming your ass down.
You might get a cease and desist order.
I might be canceled.
We would get canceled.
Man, there were certain people, and they were the ones that had been there the longest usually, and had heard it all and seen it all, and they did not care. There was this one old lady. She was the meanest one. Her name was Mary. And if she would just be sitting there knitting and just did not give a crap. She'd just be sitting there and be like, uh-huh. Well, we can offer you a 15% discount. Just sitting there knitting the whole time, and she's like, you can't talk to a manager above me. I'm the top tier manager here. You can't talk to anybody above me. Like, you would hear her.
And the manager's like,
yeah. And she's like, oh, you don't like it? Well, you know, you're welcome to go to another company. Like, she just did not care.
What you gonna do for her?
This is literally her job. To take the worst calls all day long.
She keeps the call from going to that guy.
Yeah. And if he don't want the call.
So he's not going to let that go.
No,
like,
not at all.
You for bailing me out again.
Yeah, man. And there's
it's so crazy how speaking to the manager just like makes things better. You could just told them, this is what I learned in retail. You could just have told them, hey, we don't have that in stock. And it's not, and they think that it, because you didn't go to the back and look, that you're lying to them.
Yep.
But it's not that, ma'am. It's that this has been on sale all day. 10 people have already asked me the same question you just asked me. It is now 3:00, and we still do not have it.
It is still not in stock.
It's still not here. But as soon as you call the manager, and sometimes I was like, we don't have it in stock, and they get a little irate. Well, I can ask the manager. They can maybe check in the back or something like that.
It's all, the back is a magical place.
The back is magical, baby.
Let me go check in the back. Disappear for 20 minutes.
And I've been that manager where I had to walk up and say, hey, what you need? They want to know, do we have it in stock? And I have to go, and I don't, and I being an associate first that has been in that position to call the manager, I know I can't say, well, no, we don't have any. I can't do that because they're going to treat me the same way as a associate. Like, you don't know what you're talking about.
You're lying to me.
You're lying to me. You just don't want to go back there and look. So I was like, okay, we were out earlier. Let me just go double check and make sure we don't have any more in the back and make sure I didn't miss anything. Around. Make sure I didn't miss anything. And I literally will walk through the back doors and I'll go around the corner enough that nobody can see me. And I'll just be on my phone, just, okay, that's enough time. No, man, we don't have any. I looked everywhere.
Even up top.
I looked up this regular spot. I looked up top, looked low. Looked in between, looked to the side. I even asked another associate, grabbed him off the ladder, looked, and we didn't have it.
Called the truck.
Yeah, I called the truck. I called corporate, called the manufacturer. They said they're still left in China. They ain't got them yet. The other ones are in the coating, so they like putting the last layer of paint on it, and then they're gonna send it out. They're not gonna be here today.
We got it depth. It's like they still have 20 minutes till they dry.
But as soon as you say that, it's like all of their worries are gone.
You tried.
And they'll be like, you know what? I probably shouldn't have waited till the last minute. And I'm like, yeah, you probably shouldn't have.
It's probably your fault.
Yeah. The sale been going on all week.
You saw?
And you wait till the last day, 3:00 in the day, to say, I need this screwdriver set. It's not here.
Yeah.
Another thing that people don't understand is when it comes to these sales, a lot of times they don't send us the item for the sale. And what I mean by that is, if this store in particular only sold 3 of these the whole year, it's all they sell, the corporate is only going to allow that store to keep 3 of these in stock at a time. It doesn't matter if they have a sale. Now, Black Friday's a little different because they do have special items for Black Friday. So they send every store however many they send them. But just regular sale throughout the year, if they've only sold, unless there's like an influx that they got, like I said, for this specific sale, we got 100 units and we need to sell all 100 units, then you will get it. But for the most part, if you only sell 3 the whole year and you're only allocated 3, doesn't matter that they got a sale for 50% off, they're only going to have the ones they had in stock. So when you come in and the sale just started and we done sold the 3 that we had, and you come in about 10 and we opened at 9, and you looking for it and I say we don't have it, the sale just started today. I'm sorry. This is what happens. This is always given. I can check around at another store for you or something like that. But then we get the backlash for it.
You could never put in a special request.
You can
hey,
you could
get more of these?
You can increase the number and say, hey, I need 6. But if that allocation says you only get 3, you only getting 3. It doesn't matter because they're not gonna let dead inventory sit. So a lot of it is like that.
I get that, but at the same time,
I know
maybe we get 2 more for a sale.
And you would think so, but if you still had the 3 on the shelf before the sale, they're not gonna send you another 2. You just sold 3 that they gave you 3 months ago.
Yeah,
it took you 6 months to sell the 3 before that.
Yeah,
they're just not gonna do it. They're not gonna let dead inventory sit.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. So that's why sometimes too, some things are not in a store that is in another store. The same store, Walmart here, Walmart there, same selection, but this one doesn't carry this and this one does. Well, they've shown through whatever stats or whatever analysis or whatever reports they have that this doesn't move in this store.
Yeah.
Or they may come down and say, hey, we need to push this item, this store, and then that's when you see displays and different things like that. But for the most part, that's what it is.
My 2 local Walmarts, one, my kids are so picky when it comes to chicken nuggets. One store will carry this brand. This one will very, very, very rarely have it. Like? Pilgrim.
Pilgrim?
Yeah.
Would they taste like the
actually
McDonald's?
Taste like, well, not McDonald's, but they actually taste like real nuggets.
Okay.
Not like...
You say they're not real nuggets?
I don't know.
They say it's rib meat.
Now, I used to get bent can stores used to be the jam. They'd have a giant bag of, you could, at one of them, they had Wendy's type nuggets. The other one, they had McDonald's for $10.99 for this gigantic bag of nuggets.
Wow.
Now they don't carry them anymore. There was 2 bent can stores that carried them in our area, and now both of them are gone. Yeah. I'm a bent can store fanatic.
Them quit sneaking them out of the bag.
I know. They quit falling off the truck.
And McDonald's. He got caught.
Yeah. Whoever it was.
No more nugs.
No more nugs for you.
We got sauce though. No nugs.
Man. I miss those days. I miss groceries being that cheap. Even the big can store prices have gone up.
Man, that's messed up when the discount store go up.
No more discounts for you.
I know when I worked at Fred's, when things would go out of date, we could mark them down like quarter, dime, 50 cents.
It's like, just y'all want to take that risk.
I mean, they know though. I mean, because we have a sign like, hey, this is expired or something. You take it upon yourself. You want to buy it or not. It's up to you. I mean, Walmart does it too, but they just don't. Yeah, they don't mark it down like we could mark it down.
Yeah, they mark it down like 25% or something. Yeah, I know when I worked in the bakery.
That's my mom's section, by the way.
Yeah, me too.
That is her section.
Because I worked in the bakery,
like, we can't never have no desserts that ain't expired.
Because I worked in the bakery, I know the code, and it's like, and what's weird is most people don't even notice it. But at the front was the bakery, and they would go through all the items, find everything that was either out of date that day or the next day. Mark it all down, put it on a cart, and then shove it back all the way to the deli. And it's back there by the deli. And it was only there until 4 p.m. And after 4 p.m., they were supposed to get it and put it up. So I always tried to shop before 4 p.m. so I could get croissants on sale and all the cupcakes.
Danishes.
Yeah, whatever they had. Because I ain't paying full price. They going to be gone that evening anyway.
Well, for kids, it don't matter. Yeah. I mean, adults too. But, you know, because I have warmed up a couple of them. They taste all right when you warm them up.
Yeah, it don't matter if they a little stale. It's fine. I'm all about some cheap.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that, but I don't
broke
want
for a long time. I know how to be cheap.
I don't want to die because you went 25% on the croissants. So
I don't think you're gonna die from croissants.
Jesus, I'm here.
He's like, I told you to spend that money.
So I take it in, my lord.
He's like, carbs.
I ate one cheese Danish out of date, and damn it,
took me out.
I
mean, I wouldn't recommend like eating sushi or anything out of date, but like bread by one day, you're gonna be all right.
Why not? It's already raw.
Not all of it. I'm not eating sushi out of date. It just ain't happening.
It's raw. What difference does it make? It's already disgusting.
Because fresh and no.
I know you love your sushi.
I love my sushi.
It's disgusting. I think raw fish.
You haven't tried it.
Yes, I have. Isn't that disgusting? Just because you wrap it in seaweed and put some rice in it, don't make it good.
It's not all raw either. I don't eat any of the raw stuff. I can't get past that mentally. I can't get past.
Well, mentally, when you say sushi, I go to raw fish.
Raw.
That's it. It's like we cook it. No, it's still moving. It's raw.
It is not moving. If it was moving, I would not be eating it. See, Jesus
is moving. Don't agree. Stop.
He's not listening to you.
Okay. Anyway, raw fish is what it is, and I'm not eating it.
No.
I don't like sushi. I haven't been to hibachi, so I don't really know. I know you can't go.
If you like Chinese food, you'd like hibachi.
I like Chinese food, but
I would like hibachi because it's fresher.
I think I just want to see the dude do stuff with spatulas and eggs.
So you've never seen that?
No.
Oh, I need to take on our date. I need to take you to hibachi and a movie.
Okay, so I have a movie and a meal.
Yes.
I'm not putting out. Anyway.
Oh no.
Just wanted to let you know that.
I'm not easy.
I'm taking Jesus with me.
Takes at least 3 days. Man, have you tried anything else recently? Like, have you tried Thai food or any other like Mediterranean or anything? We need to try new things.
Cold pizza.
No.
Is that not
I want to try
extravagant enough?
I haven't. Well, okay. The only Indian food I've ever had is when one of my friends made it, and it was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It's so funny because it's all the like spices and things that we use a lot.
Yeah.
But in a different combination. Like she made curry and it was kind of spicy and kind of sweet. And it had like cinnamon in it. And I'm like, I'm not used to cinnamon in a savory.
Go in desserts.
Yeah, I'm not used to cinnamon in a savory. Now, she was a white girl. Don't know if that was accurate.
Okay.
It was some recipes she had found and made and whatever. But I want to try Indian food. I've tried pad thai recently with the peanut sauce and the noodles on. I was surprised at how good that was.
Okay.
But that was really good. But I've been watching like all these Netflix documentaries on street foods and all this stuff. Yeah. Yeah. We need to get out of our box. The year of first is almost over. Yeah. So then we're going to have a second year of first.
You know how I feel about my food. I don't go chasing waterfalls. I stick to the rivers and the
lakes
that I'm used to.
And be like, okay, I eat chicken. I eat broccoli.
There's no ingredients on the menu.
A lot of it has descriptions.
They may, but I need to see what it is. I need pictures.
Well, you know,
if it don't look right.
A lot of Asian restaurants have a whole lot of pictures.
If it don't look right, I'm not going to eat
all
that.
Pictures.
Yeah.
But
it's only what's the word I'm looking for? Only exotic food that I've eaten is calamari. Ooh. And it's only because I didn't know what it was before. They had told me, I would have never put that in my mouth.
It's pretty good though, right?
But it is good.
It is good.
It's like, calamari, give me that. What, y'all got a good sauce.
All crispy and stuff.
That's good. That tastes like shrimps. Okay.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But other than that,
All right, we need to get you out of your bubble. Because you eat like Mexican and Italian, American.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it.
Yeah.
And Chinese.
A little bit of Chinese. A little bit.
I
like egg rolls. And I like the special at the mall with the crispy chicken with the rice. I don't want no lo mein. I don't want that.
I'm getting hungry.
I don't want no noodles. I am hungry. I had like a scoop of dressing before I came here.
OMG.
Yeah, I'm hungry. Anyway, I'm so parched. Oh my God. I wish somebody would feed me.
I have some ham in there, some black eyed peas, some sweet potatoes.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
we'll wrap this up and figure it out.
We'll be all right.
But yeah, I'm just, I'm picky with my foods, you know.
No. But you need to be out of your bubble a little bit. But we need to go with somebody, or at least talk to somebody ahead of time who's experienced a little bit and can tell you, hey, you don't need to try that.
That squid juice. Don't do that.
Yeah.
To yourself.
Yeah.
Your stomach gonna be in flips. Don't do that.
Squid juice.
Oh, speaking of squids,
uh-huh.
I just learned something.
What?
And if you knew and didn't tell me, I'm going to be upset.
Let's find out. What is it?
Squidward is not a squid. Squidward is an octopus.
A cephalopod.
A who?
Cephalopod.
What the heck is that? Wait a minute. You can't just be making up animals and throwing them at me like that and not telling me what the heck that is. What are you saying?
He's a cephalopod. That's like...
Spell it. I'm finna Google it.
Look, I won the spelling bee. CEPH. Cephalopod. CEPH.
LOPOD, something like that. She's talking about some cephalopod. Never heard that. That ain't.
All right, I make words.
Oh my gosh, what is a cephalopod?
Am I right? Now that you're Googling it, I'm curious if I might be wrong.
I mean, does it look? Shoot, hold on.
I think that's
Google.
That's the genus, the like the family species. I don't know. One of those words. Yes, a cephalopod is. What does it say?
Is any member of the molluscan class?
Yeah, close enough.
Such as how are you supposed to say it? Okay, anyway.
Sounded good to me.
You be talking about me stuff. Okay. Such as a squid, an octopus, cuttlefish, and nautilus. Ain't that how you say
Nautilus.
it? Nautilus.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a cousin.
They cousins.
Close enough.
They all cousins.
They need to quit creating sea creatures because I don't know all these. What happened to just having fish, whales, dolphins, seals, penguins, catfish, trout?
I'm pretty sure kitty trout is not a sea creature.
They live in the waters.
In the fresh water.
It doesn't matter. I'm just saying in the waters, period. Sharks, hammerheads and alligators and crocodiles. Who come up with this?
I feel like alligators.
Cephalopod.
I feel like alligators and crocodiles are like the closest we have to living dinosaurs.
Think so?
I think so.
What about a rhinoceros?
They're like a tank. Oh, battle unicorn.
Yep.
Battle unicorn. It has armor. My brain's broken. It's okay.
I need to talk to you about a couple things.
Don't be telling on me.
I need to talk to you about a couple things. I got a couple questions. Okay. Don't look shocked.
He knows me.
Hey, look at him.
He does look shocked.
Don't look shocked.
He does look concerned.
Okay. We got to talk about this later off the air. Anyway. Cephalopod.
Battle unicorns.
Is that how you say it? Cephalopod?
I feel like everybody should have their own battle unicorns.
Oh, no.
And then...
You want to give a unicorn to a meth head? Exactly. Rethink that. Not a good idea. Nope. Nope.
You would have all kinds of attachments. All the wires would be pulled. No copper. No metal left.
He just made a pipe out of the horn.
It'd be speakers. An old iPod shuffle attached. They had to sell their phone. That's all they got left.
Why he got a cowboy hat on?
He's disguised.
You don't get.
Okay.
Rhino, man.
Okay. No meth heads. No unicorns. Wait. No rhinoceri.
Rhinoceri. Now you calling this scientific names now?
I don't know. What's the
Blue
plural?
rhinoceri.
Is it rhinoceroses or rhinoceri?
We'll be back next week with a new episode of Hoot and Holla. We appreciate y'all tuning in.
And putting up with us.
It's been fun. We went off the rails, and this is just my attempt to end it before we go off into deep waters. Okay? We love you guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode. And I forgot to say earlier that this, hope this episode brings you joy, light, and laughs.
Yes.
We'll see y'all next time.
Holla, y'all.